Call me Dr. Love, calling Dr. Love, calling Dr. Love. I got the cure you're thinking of, Dr. Love. Anyway, man, people don't realize how much goes into making a relationship work. There's so much. I'm going to talk about it, okay? There is so many things. People think it's just one thing. People think like they see a girl, let's say you're a man, and she's friggin' beautiful, man. And you got that, baby, I can't wait much longer. Feeling's getting stronger. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. You think it's only a sexual animal attraction. It's not. There's so many things. The girl's got to be your best friend. You got to get along. The biggest thing is communication, to me. Communication is huge, okay? It's like, let's just say I've met a few girls where the communication sucks, okay? You know, you call them and they never pick up the phone, or they're always so busy and they don't respond to you. That sucks. And communication could also be when you are talking, but two people can never see eye to eye. Like there's no compromise. There's no meeting of the minds where you respect her feelings and she respects your feelings. So communication has a lot of different avenues. There's so many things in communication, but communication is very important, okay? Then the next thing that's so important, I just said to you, is being best friends. You know, if you can't be someone's best friend, you can never be in love. You know, it's like I think about that song by Michael Bolton, you know. How could we be lovers if we can't be friends? How could we start over when the fighting never ends? Like, listen, you got to be best friends. If there's a problem, you should be able to resolve it. You should hear out her side, she hears out your side, and you come to a fair solution because you're best friends. And that's also communication. Then there's a lot of other things, you know. Can a girl see the good in you? Can a girl see the bad in you and know everything about you and want to stay with you? You know, it's like, I noticed that, especially in the beginning of a relationship, people want a person to be picture perfect, you know? They want them to have everything perfect, everything right. And if they see little tiny things they don't like, they're like, you know, bafangul. Listen, no one is perfect. That's another thing you got to understand. You got to take the good, the bad, and the ugly with somebody. Okay, I learned that in life. You know, you'll meet somebody, they might be great in bed, right? But then, you know, they're not great in other things, you know, like whatever case, like maybe they're not a good cook. I'm just giving you an example, okay? I've met girls in my life that are great cooks. You might say, is that important? Well, to some people it is. Some people, they want to come home to a nice hot cooked meal. I eat out a lot. But I'm just giving you an example. Somebody like, I spoke to someone recently, a friend of mine, and they were telling me they do like a checklist. They said to me, a girl's got to have the following things, Rich. She's got to be Italian, let's just say. She's got to be Catholic. Religion, that's another big thing. You know, that's a big thing. Traditions. You know, I met a girl recently. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Christmas. You know, I met a girl recently. He's like, oh, you know, I'm just giving you like an example, you know. You know, they slaughtered the Indians. They slaughtered them. I mean, it's terrible what happened to the American Indians. They were the true Americans. I mean, let's be honest. What happened to them was terrible. Okay? But I understand how, like, if certain people come from that background, hey, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But I'm just saying, these are all things that, like, if you're in a relationship, I'm just saying to you, religion, traditions. Like, you know, you might meet a girl, and all of a sudden, you know, she says this to you and it might freak you out, right? You're like, but listen, I want to put up a big Christmas tree and I want to sing, you know, take the halls with boughs of glory, la 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 la, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying it's important to have somebody who believes the same traditions as you. You know, it's a lot of things, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, my kids one time, you know, got upset. I met this girl one time. She's like, you know, Rich, you know, I have pasta with ketchup. You're like, what? That's like a no-no. Did you say you have pasta with ketchup? Yeah, it's really good. It's no. We're Italian. Okay. No, there's no pasta and ketchup there. You understand? No pasta and ketchup. But why don't you try it? No, I'm good. I'm okay. Okay. So I'm just saying there's so many things that go into a relationship, right? But Dr. Love's advice would be this. Prioritize. That's all you could do because you're never going to get a picture perfect package. What are the most important things to you? Maybe the most important things to you is sex. You got a girl and you're like, let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. Let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. So maybe that's enough for you, or maybe it's not. Maybe you want a girl to be really loving and emotional and treat you like a little bambino, a little baby, like you're sick. She makes you soup in bed. She rubs your arm. She cuddles with you. That's important to me. I'm a big emotional guy. I know you don't realize it. I'm a big emotional guy. And I love a girl to just, treat me like a little bambino baby. Take care of me. Take care of me. Mama style, right? You're like, what? No, I'm just saying. Gotta watch what I say. No, I did not want my mother to do that. But I'm just saying my wife did that. My wife treated me like I was a baby. She really did. She took such great care of me. She really, really did. She would come in bed. She would just massage me, kiss me up, take care of me all hours of the night. That's a hard thing to have. That was important to me. Just knowing I had someone available whenever I needed them. I had my wife available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I'm just saying, look, the only thing you can do is prioritize, but the most important things is really up to you. That's it. You have to be the one who's happy, and you have to be the one who's satisfied, and never settle, right? You can't settle. A lot of people settle sometimes. They're like, well, I'm not really happy with this. I'm not happy with that. But this other stuff is okay, but you're settling. So don't settle. And that's some love advice from They Call Me Dr. Love. Call it Dr. Love. Call it Dr. Love. I got the cure you're thinking of. Dr. Love. Oh!